Welcome to Section 1 of Bash Camp. Congratulations on taking this first step in completing this training. We always start every section with our Bash Camper mantra. Hashtag, I'm a Bash Camper. I am, I can, I will, I do. Live by it and you will achieve. The key to completing Bash Camp, finish the training. Yes, it's easy to let it slide, but don't. Second, do the assignments as you go. It's so much easier if you do, and certainly it's easy to fall behind quickly if you don't. Next, make a commitment to complete at least one section a week. You can work through it much faster than that if you want, but your one section a week should be your minimum. And lastly, information plus application equals transformation. So what you've learned, if you don't apply it, nothing is going to change or transform in your business. This is an overview of what will be covered during these 6 sections of Bash Camp. Section 1, establishing goals and building trust. Section 2, how to build relationships with your customers. Section 3, sharing a compelling reason to book a Blend Bash. Section 4, the keys to a $1,000 Blend Bash party. Section 5, how to make the most of a party. And Section 6, how to build customer loyalty through service and follow-up. We're going to work through this sales cycle during the training. We'll start at setting goals and end with follow-up. Each section is important to the overall training. So let's get started. Our first section, as we stated, covers the importance of goal setting and why building trust will bring customers to you and allow you to keep them as you begin the relationship building process. Blend Bash serves as the foundation for Bash Camp for many reasons that we'll share with you during this training. This certainly doesn't mean, however, that Blend Bash is the only way. Many of you already have established a strong customer base that generates sales in many ways, whether it's one-on-ones, traditional parties, parties on the go, events, whatever it may be. We're just suggesting by using the Blend Bash as a foundation, you can bring more customers into your business and add an additional way to generate income through Blend Bash sales. You'll see how they have statistically proven to be a good sales tool. From our hosts, surveys indicated that booking parties could be stressful because they were worried no one would attend and concerned no one would buy. More importantly, they dealt with cancellations and having friends they thought were going to show up not, and of course, ended up canceling. Next, it was obvious the party experience needed to change from everyone sitting on the couch listening to a traditional long presentation talking about the products. Surveys indicated people were ready for a mingle and shop kind of party, and specifically from those that know Pink Zebra, blending of the fragrances was a high point for us as a company. So how could we marry all that together to make for a successful party experience for you, your hosts, and your customers? Blend Bash, as a result, was born. How does Blend Bash specifically help you? You can see from these benefits that the Blend Bash is a win-win for everyone involved. It's easy, it's simple, it's fun, it drives connections and relationships. It certainly gives people an opportunity to mingle and network. You can create your personal recipes. It involves your host. There's just so many advantages to it. The last is that good hourly rate. So that last bullet point mentions that hourly rate. If making more money interests you, let's look at the difference in numbers with a Blend Bash versus a traditional party. When it comes to numbers, it's hard to beat Blend Bash. If you've ever dreamed of earning 35% commission every time you walked out the door to do a party, Blend Bash can help you get there faster with less work. Why leave money on the table you could be earning by just increasing your activity level slightly? The average Blend Bash party is totaling out at $640 with $640. With just over 3 Blend Bash parties in a month, you'll achieve the 2000 SV level to earn you that 35%. Every time you party, on average, you will earn $224 at a Blend Bash versus $152.25 from an average traditional party. I believe those numbers speak for themselves. Every one of you can earn more in less time, and again, that is a win-win in every financial way I can imagine. So in a nutshell, that's why Blend Bash. You've probably all heard the acronym SMART. SMART for goal setting. If you are reluctant to set goals, don't be. It's proven through countless studies how writing down a goal gives you a greater chance of achieving it. So first, starting out with S, specific. Your goal needs to be specific enough that you'll know when you reach it, no vagueness allowed. M is measurable. In order to achieve a goal, you must be able to measure it. Doing more sales, as an example, is not measurable. Stating that you want to sell 15,000 SV annually or $12.50 a month on average is measurable. A, attainable. I'm all about setting a goal that stretches you, but it also should be within a possible realm. Goals are designed to stretch you, but shouldn't make it seem like you're climbing Mount Everest with no equipment. Goals are not meant to make you feel like you failed. They are to help you do things that you might not normally do. R is for relevant. Don't set a goal that doesn't have importance to you. Does reaching the goal help you to reach or meet a financial need? Does it matter enough to you to make you committed to actually achieving it? Review your goals to make sure they make a difference. Last is T for time-based. Again, being specific allows you to work towards it and celebrate it when it happens. Nothing is going to create urgency if you set a goal that has no end to it. Achieving a rank by December 31st, as an example, is much more powerful than saying you want to advance rank with no time frame. When considering your goals, think about how it will impact you personally as well as your family. Is travel to destinations that you would not normally be able to travel to important to you? Would you love to earn our annual incentive trip available to everyone that wants to work consistently to achieve the necessary points to earn the trip of a lifetime in wonderful pink zebra style? Would consistent income make a difference, whether it's something that could pay a nagging bill or push a bill from your family budget to free up that money for something else? Or do you want to have a monthly income that could change your family in a bigger way? You begin to dream about what could be possible earning an extra $1,000 a month or more. Have you thought about what would make you feel successful? We are all about that, so do you know what would make you have that feeling of success if you were actually able to achieve it? Sometimes day-to-day expenses are covered, but having a nest egg, emergency savings for when the car breaks down, or considering college funds for your kids. Dana Lukanis shared how she paid for her son's college and he was able to graduate debt-free. I've seen that happen for many people in our industry. I believe we need both a short-term as well as a long-term goal. Short-term might be spending money for incidentals, doing things for our kids or with our kids, going out to dinner and not feeling guilty about how much it costs, or saving for something that a few months of commissions could pay for. Think about this. Set some goals that will be worthy and help you to stretch and achieve things that you've only thought about. It's all possible, and it starts with thinking about what you want to accomplish and how it could change your life in some way. This income goal setter, which is the first of your assignments, is to use the goal setter to set the income dollars you want to earn from doing parties. You need to enter your party average, and if you don't know it or you're new, use the company average of $435 for a traditional party and $640 for a blend bash. And it will calculate how many parties that you need to do to reach that income goal. This will serve as a foundation for you to build your calendar around your goals. Consider what it's going to take for you to reach Pink Sapphire status of 15,000 SV per year, which means an average SV of $12.50 per month. Set your party goal now and then play with the numbers. If you increase your party count or your party average, what does that do to your annual sales and commission? If you don't know your party average, figure it out. I know I said that you can use the company average, but knowing your own is important. You want to be able to measure whether the changes that you're making, whether you are using some of the things in Bash Camp or other trainings that you've been through, are in fact changing your results. So comparing to your current average is going to tell you if what you are doing is making a positive difference. If you started your business to earn income, Pink Sapphire will help you achieve that. Selling consistently will also help you to build your team and advance rank if you are sponsoring from those that you're selling to. Let's look at what is required to become a Pink Sapphire. It's 15,000 SV annually, which is from July 1st of one year to June 30th of the following year, which follows our reunion cycle. Completing this Bash Camp training is also required to receive Pink Sapphire status. Since a pink sapphire is an annually determined status, we recognize those who have achieved it once a year at our annual reunion. If you've met the requirements we just stated, you will receive the recognition, reward, and status of a pink sapphire. You can see some of the additional perks of reaching this status. Okay, so let's shift gears and talk about trust and integrity that truly go hand in hand to creating and keeping customers as they interact with you. Customers make decisions every day about who they're going to do business with, or whether they will do business with a business or someone every time they interact with you. Look at what creates trust or mistrust. Your attitude, communication, and how you handle their orders, their party experience, any problems that they might have will determine if they decide to keep doing business with you, and even better, refer you to others. Consider businesses that you've dealt with and how they made you feel, or how their business ethics could possibly have determined whether you chose to do business with them again. Both these companies at one point made a decision that impacted its customers in a negative way. I don't want to say either company is good or bad. It's just an example that trust in them was broken, and it takes a lot of effort to rebuild that trust. You can see that we establish trust in others based on their actions. And yet we believe we should be trusted based on our intent. An interesting thought. Integrity plays a huge role in how customers view you. And looking at what builds integrity, it's all about doing what you say you will do, and you're always focused on building a relationship versus just getting that, what we call hit and run sale. Treat your customers like you would like to be treated as a customer. We know that follow-up and customer service are key components of building trust. Building a good follow-up routine and system are key to customers feeling like you care. We'll cover follow-up in more detail in a future section, but take the time now to review your current follow-up system, and if you don't have one, consider figuring one out. Whether it's a paper system using your planner or you decide to go electronic, there are some recommendations for you listed here that you may want to consider. Lastly, here are 3 simple ways to improve your customer's sales experience. First, listen to their needs. Second, provide relevant information, meaning something that pertains to their need. And third, when responding to customers' requests, emails, returns, whatever, that you do it in a timely manner, meaning within 24 hours if possible. Assignment number 2 is just a fun quiz to take, and it's how trustworthy are you? Each assignment will follow this training session in the bottom left corner. The knowledge you build in your products, company, and industry builds credibility in you as a consultant. If you've ever been in a Home Depot and needed some help with a specific electric tool and the person had no idea and could not help you, you would obviously be frustrated. The more you learn, the more you can share, and the more confident you will be at parties and events. Your catalog is a great resource, this academy, of course, as well as videos and resources available to you through our Facebook groups, your team pages, and other things. If there's one thing when you're in business for yourself, always be a good student. There are always opportunities to improve your skills. So learn, share, and then service. Learn everything you can about your products. We've mentioned some of the ways that you can do that. Understand why Pink Zebra is different than its competitors. Make sure you go through the Products 101 training to help, which happens to be in the new Zeeps section. Try other products, frequency products, to see how we differ. Maybe you've been one of those customers of other companies before and why you are now a Pink Zebra consultant. Ask your customers why they love their Pink Zebra products, and then share their testimonials in your social media outlets. And lastly, find out your customers' fragrance preferences and odor challenges, and then offer solutions. So that brings us to assignment number 3, which is Be in the Know quiz. It will help you to see what you might not know about our products or give you complete confidence that you are an expert. This quiz may require you looking at a few different resources to figure out all the answers. So I would recommend you probably go through the Products 101 training first, but just have some fun with it. And if you score lower than you'd like, you can go back, learn some more, and take the test again. So let's review the assignments from this section that you will see to the bottom left of your screen once you are completed with this video training. You can click on each one and complete it. The Academy tracks your results and lets us know you've completed the video training and whether you've completed each individual assignment. We recommend that you complete all 3 assignments before going on to section 2. And remember to use the assignment checklist to keep track. That will help. So I'll wrap up for this section. We always end with our hashtag, I'm a Bash Camper. I am, I can, I will, I do, I did. This brings section 1 to a close.